Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. For another year, the NEA Big Read is coming to Attleboro. This year's book is An American Sunrise by Joy Harjo. The event kickoff is on September 8th, and we spoke with the organizers to learn more.
Hi, I'm Amy Rillinger. I'm the director of the Attleboro Public Library, and we are here today to talk about the 2021 NEA Big Read Attleboro. Our title this year is An American Sunrise, Poems by Joy Harjo, who is a member of the Muskogee tribe, and it is thinking about her ancestors' experience in the United States and how they were moved, they followed the Trail of Tears, and how they were treated in our country, the after effects of having your family have that history, and how to think about that history today in today's world. Her poems also talk about the sort of more close family connections with her mother, with her children. They touch on American history. It's a wide variety of things that all of us can relate to. It is our first book of poetry that the committee has chosen for the community read. And the exciting part of that is that when we voted on which book to choose this year, the voting was unanimous for An American Sunrise. So what we love about poetry is that you can dip in and out and read as much or as little as suits you. We have already heard from people that they are hesitant to read poetry, and so a lot of our programming is going to be about introducing people to the fun that poetry can be. Included in the events this year are programs having to do with outside, and that works out really well in 2021 when we are very conscious of health and safety so that we can all be outside and enjoy an event in person.
Hi, my name's Rashid Arkhani. I'm one of the co-chairmen of the Big Read, and I've been asked to share a poem from Joy Harjo's book, An American Sunrise. It's called Sharing, and it goes like this. Who sings to the plants that are grown for your plates? Are they gathered lovingly in aprons or arms? Or do they suffer the fate of the motor-driven whip of the monster reaper? No songs at all, only the sound of money being stacked in a bank. Who stitches the seams of your clothing, one line after another? Is the room sweaty and dark, with no hour to spare? Does she have enough to eat? Does she have a home anywhere, or does she sleep on the floor? And where are the children? Or is the seamstress the child, without a home of his or her own? Who sacrifices to make clothing for strangers in another country, and why? Let's remember to honor the grower of food, the picker, the trucker, the sun and the rain. Let's remember to honor each stitcher of seam, any layer of pattern, the dyer of color, in this immense house of beauty and pain. Let's honor the maker. Let's honor what's made.
Hi, I'm Mim Fawcett, Executive Director and Chief Curator at the Attleboro Arts Museum. Since 2007, the museum has been a proud partner of Attleboro's Big Read. And for consecutive years, we've been involved. Each year is a treat because there's always a new piece of literature that the museum is responding to. And this year, with Joy Harjo's An American Sunrise, I was very pleased to read through the entire book and then to select a particular poem that you heard recited by Rusty, honoring that would be the focus of an exhibition. So with honoring, Harjo goes into a very important message where we are asked to reflect on those who help to support us and to really stop and take more than a minute to examine how we survive, who and what actually helps us to survive. And this year, we were, in a way, posed to do that too, where we had essential workers that were helping us through the pandemic. And the essential workers could, of course, be grocery workers or hospital workers, doctors, nurses, as well as the Amazon delivery folks. So what I wanted to do was to take the essence of Harjo's honoring poem, blend that with a tribute to essential workers, and create an exhibition at the Attleboro Arts Museum entitled Honoring, where artists create visual work that salutes those who have helped us to survive. And the show is up from September 18th through 25th. It's just 1 week, but we are open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The show opens to the public on the 18th. We do have an opening reception on the 18th of September from 2 to 4 p.m. And if anyone is interested in learning more about honoring the poem and the exhibition, they can go to the museum's website at www.attleboromuseum.org and see all the information about the 20 exhibiting artists and a little bit more about how the exhibition marries with Harjo's poem.
The first event that we're doing is happening Wednesday night, September 8th, 5 o'clock, right here in the Balfour Riverwalk Park, where we will have local community leaders and activists reading their favorite poems. It'll be the first chance for people to pick up their copy of An American Sunrise, and there will be some activities to do, as well as an exhibit of student poetry. The Big Read website is now live. It is attleboros1abc.org. And when you visit that website, you will see background information on the book, background information on Joy Harjo herself. You'll see all of the events and more details on our plans.